Today I'm going to be playing a grand campaign as Great Britain in EU4. My goal is to become the greatest British Empire the world has ever seen by conquering various parts of Europe, all of North and South America, the Ivory Coast, Cape of Good Hope, Zanzibar trade nodes in Africa, all of the Indian subcontinent, all of the Indochina subcontinent, and all of the Oceania subcontinent. Last time we left off by finishing off North and South America, along with Africa, Australia, and Oceania. Now we just got a couple of nations left to go in Southeast Asia, and a couple of nations left to go in India, before we go on to fight some powerful nations in Europe, like Spain, France, and the Ottomans, and finally wrapping up our campaign. This is part 4 of 4. If you haven't checked out parts 1, 2, and 3 yet, go ahead and do so. They will be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. But for now, let's jump into our final episode of this grand campaign as Great Britain. Alright, here we are back as Great Britain, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we left off by fighting some of these guys down here and taking these various provinces. As you can see, we've pretty much conquered everything that I mentioned in that little intro right there. So all that's left for us to do in this final part of the series is, wrap up Brunei and Sunda right here, some of these minor guys, and then, some of these major-ish guys over in India, and then we'll do a war with Spain for Gibraltar, these islands, these provinces, this province, France for a couple of provinces, Malta, of course, because they own Malta, and then the Ottomans for a couple of provinces over here, and Egypt. We should be able to wrap up all of those in one war. But now we're coring some provinces up over here, man. We just wrapped up a war over there, so now let's move those guys either to India or to Southeast Asia and fight some of these guys over here. Let's see, Bengal, maybe someone like that, Jaunpur. It doesn't matter, Persia's allied to all of these guys, I guess, or maybe not. Right. But yeah, man, aside from what we're gonna do right now, everything is in an excellent position right here. As we can see in the Great Powers list, 7,500 dev, economic hegemon, fully maxed out, all subjects super loyal and giving us money, making a ton of money, 400,000 ducats in the treasury, a bunch of manpower. Everything is looking really, really good. Okay, armies are in India. That's where I've decided to fight. I've sort of upgraded them a little bit. I know I'm over combat width right now, but 40 is the max we can do. So this is pretty much like the final combat stack we're gonna have. So yeah, let's declare on Bahmanis, man. As you guys know, we're all feeding all of this, the entirety of the Indian subcontinent, to the East India Company. Someone said I don't have to manually give them the provinces. I get a decision to gift them to them. So let's test it. Let's test that. I'll keep a province for myself or something. Now, I'm actually gonna go imperialism here, but then that's if I take them for me. These guys maybe don't have imperialism, so I think we're going straight up conquest. Or no, let's do imperialism. I'll take them. Yeah, and I'll still end up giving them to the East India Company. So there we go. Okay, war is done. Can't peace out Mushasha because, well, I never encountered them, but I beat Persia and Hormuz's ass so bad, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and take everything we can take right here, and then I'll gift everything I can gift to the East India Company. We can take quite a lot right now. Obviously, aggressive expansion isn't a problem, and that's it? Oh, I can't take this, huh? Now, at the same time, do I want to put the East India Company over 100% overextension? Because, I have about 65 absolutism right here. That is decent for what we're trying to do, but I'm already over 100. So if I give this to the East India Company, they'll surely be over 100, man. Maybe I take stuff, give stuff to them directly too. Then once they core it up, I give them the rest. That way we can take a lot. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we can't give them that much anyway. So yeah, maybe I transfer a bit more to them over here, just so I don't end up holding over 100%. Maybe something like this. Sure. We'll do something like that. There we go. Okay, nice war versus Bahmanis. So as soon as they core whatever they took, I'm gonna give stuff to them. But also, there's another mission. We've taken the West Coast. East India Company gives a purple claim on Deccan and Western India, which are these two right here. Very nice. So we've pushed into inland India. Up to 10 owned provinces in India will get local goods produced, and they gain a perma claim on the entire region of Hindustan. Nice, man. Okay, we just need a lot more provinces in India to become masters of India. Also, tier last, government reform time, political absolutism, legislative houses, or right to petition. Obviously, we're going political absolutism, additional admin efficiency, and more. max absolutism. Also, someone in the comments said you kind of do want to do the English Civil War because it gives you a more powerful tier 1 government reform than the English monarchy. But, oh, nice. It does tell me if I make them over 100% overextended by giving provinces. Nice. So I did give them a couple. So, yeah, let's wait for them to core that up, and we'll give the rest of it to them as well. I won't be coring anything. In the meantime, I guess we wait a little bit because, yeah, if I take something else, I'll end up over 100. So, yeah, we can chill a bit. Also, someone mentioned in the comments last video that I've forgotten someone over in the islands. I'm going to assume this person isn't trolling and just flat out say it. I haven't. We own all of, what you call it? We own the entire Oceania subcontinent. Everything right there. Oh man, something I've just remembered. We're supposed to own the entire English Channel trade node as well. I just never thought of it again up until now, since first episode. So we actually gotta fight Liège for these 2 provinces, Trier for this 1 province, and then Friesland, well, full annex them. Okay, not a big deal. HRE still exists. It is pretty powerful. Bohemia is the emperor, but none of this matters to us. You know, we have some insane generals like the 6454 guy here. Okay, move the armies down here. I'm gonna fight Ayutthaya. And done. That might be a full annex on Ayutthaya right here. Yes, it is gonna be. Okay, so there we go. 1 more nation down, and this, of course, gets added to the Siam Trade Company. Let's briefly check trade companies right here just to see if everything is good. And everything is good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I like that. So, yeah, before we core that up, let me just go back to the East India Company and grant them these final provinces right here. Nice provinces granted. They can core those up. I'm going to core these up. And now, back to India, maybe? Gujarat? What does Persia have relations with everyone right here, man? Maybe Sindh, Jaunpur and Delhi. These tiny guys there, I like the Bahmanis. Jaunpur is pretty big. We do have to fight them multiple times for sure, so we might as well get at them. I still have a truce with Brunei and Sunda. We'll take care of them, well, we're with Brunei, but we'll take care of them soon enough right here. Yeah, let's do Jaunpur, then these guys, then back over here. We're pretty much going hard in these 3 regions, and then we're going back to Europe to finish these guys off. We still got about 130 years of the game here. Not gameplay, but of the game, so plenty of time left, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, this is what my colonies are looking like, man. And the United Colonies of America, I have 346,000 troops, man. Everyone else is just way, way behind. Yeah, these guys are super powerful. This is what they look like. Yes, Canada does still own this province. And yes, Henrietta still can't core up these provinces that they've owned since, let's see. I can't see. Occupied, annexed by Henrietta. That they've owned for 80-ish years right now. Yeah. I think if we do a colonial game again, I'm not gonna do it Iron Man, boys. I think I'm just gonna go non-Iron Man just so I can use the console to fix border war like this, because I really, really do hate it. I mean, there we are. Let's fight Jaunpur. I'm going imperialism again. Arakan and Gujarat are also in this. I don't think I'll do anything with them. This was the easiest war so far. Wiping stack after stack, man. Jaunpur's armies are extremely weak. But I'm giving all of this to the East India Company right there. That's as much as they can take. And I'll take this province for myself and just give it to them. I can't take anything else because I can't core it. It's not letting me. So there we go. There's a war with Jaunpur done. Let's just go ahead and grant these guys 1 more province. They're already over 100. So oh, it's actually not even letting me do it. Okay, I'll give it to them later. But yeah, there's another war in India done. Let's go wrap up Brunei and Sunda. Man, we've spawned an insane amount of, of institutions this game, man. And it spawned in London, of course. Nice, 2 in 1 province, I think. Let's go ahead and see all the institutions. So we didn't spawn feudalism and Renaissance, obviously. I did spawn colonialism. There it is in Lincolnshire. The printing press, yeah, I didn't spawn that. Global trade, I did spawn it. Manufactories, I didn't spawn it. No, I didn't spawn it, and the Enlightenment as well. And obviously, we're probably gonna spawn industrialization if we play that far, which I think we will. Simple, man. Let's hit Brunei. Sunda is their tributary. As soon as I deck on Brunei, I'll deck on Sunda as well, because I don't want to piece these guys out, because then Sunda will become my tributary, and I'll have to wait for a truce again. So there we go. Oceania is Defender of the Faith. Really, bruh? Fine, I got an army here, whatever. Okay, a month has passed. I'm already fighting the guys that would help these guys. There we go. Okay, wars are done. I'm not gonna lie, Transoxiana was a little bit annoying because of their high concentration of forts down here, so I did have to take another army, but now we're back, we're done. Bombing forts, obviously, siege ability, insane siege general, so yeah, let's peace out Sunda here. There we go, we're gonna take those provinces. And yeah, now we're gonna peace out Brunei and take their provinces. That will put us over 100, I think, but it doesn't matter because now we officially own all of maritime Southeast Asia, which is, you know, Malaya, Indonesia, and the Moluccas. So we need to continue pushing hard into these guys as well. So we did India, we did down here. Now we'll be back over here. Let's see, truce with Khmer is up, so I'll fight someone like Khmer or, yeah, whoever I border right here. The most annoying war here is going to be Yue, who is the Emperor of China, and they're allied with Shun, but still, man, none of this is a problem. Oh, I actually saved this province for nothing. I'm not supposed to give it to the East India Company. It's in Burma. So there we go. I just granted it to them. Now we're going to go ahead and, now we're gonna go ahead and seize it. Hold it right there. If you're enjoying the final episode of this grand campaign as Great Britain in EU4, and you want to see more grand campaigns like this, then why not hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And of course, let me know in the comments what's the next grand campaign you would like to see. Thank you. Let's move on with the video. Okay, provinces have been cored up. Let's do Khmer. They don't even have allies. Muang Huan, yeah, always. And we've completed defeated Khmer. That's a 100% on them, and they're out. Okay, so all of these other minor guys over here are UA like tributaries and vassals and stuff like that. So maybe we go for these guys a little bit. You know, Pegu, Arakan, whoever isn't a tributary, basically. Ava, Mongyang, we'll see. And the age of absolutism has come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. We're officially in the age of revolutions. Pretty soon I'm gonna start my golden era. We finally have a unique splendor ability right here, the British fleet for max admiral fire +1, which we don't need at all. So yeah, either way, I'm back in India because I noticed my truce with Bahmanis is up. Let's go ahead and fight them and take as much as we can from them. You know, it's still the same guys, man. Persia, not really that annoying to peace out, even though they're big, but it's just, you know, Hormuz and Mushasha, these far away guys, kinda being here, make this war a little longer. So we definitely gotta focus on the big guys that we gotta fight multiple times. Everyone else, aside from Jaunpur and probably Bahmanis, is only one war. Alright, war with Bahmanis done. I gave them also one Bengali province and one like OPM province that was here. Mushasha, once again, the only one I haven't pieced out. But yeah, I'm feeding all of this to the East India Company. So after this, it's only one more war with Bahmanis. Perfect, man. Looking good. These guys are probably coalition. I guess not. Gujarat, let's see right here. Persia, Transoxiana, Jaunpur. No, that doesn't make sense. I'd rather fight Jaunpur again when the truce with them is up. Assam, Shun, Kale, yeah, I guess we go back down here. Okay, so I'm actually back down here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and declare on UA, man, because they do have quite a few provinces we need, but also we can declare on all of these tributaries of theirs without fighting UA twice. So I'm gonna declare on UA, we're at war with them, then declare on some other guys, then peace out the other guys, then peace out UA. So yeah, let's go. Imperialism, capital Canton. They got Shun, and Chi, which could be annoying allies since they're so far, but listen. Okay, so there's the first deck on a UA guy, which Lan Na perhaps? Ava Muang Fuan Muang Nai. Nah, too annoying. Let's do Champa. Champa, yeah. Almost diplomatic insult. Wow. Okay, so there's an unconditional from Champa. We can piece them out. And actually, I pieced out Shun too, man. Big shout out to the East India Company. They had like 40k just a couple of years ago before we fought Bahmanis for the first time. Now they're up to 200k. Well, at least they were. So they're the ones that siege down Shun. So there's one UA tributary / vassal out. We can add all of that to a trade company and start coring it. Next, we can fight Lan Na, who's allied to Mang Nai, and wipe both of them out. So funnily enough, I can annex Muang Huan right here, even though they're disconnected and I don't have ignore coring range or whatever it is, which is this. I'm not even actually going to take it. I'm just going to take artillery levels versus fort right here. And let's piece these guys out. I actually white pieced Mang Nai because they're too big to full annex and I didn't co-belligerent them, so that's on me. I will have to fight UA again, that does mean. But yeah, okay, we're done with this. Lan Na isn't their tributary. Yeah, we're gonna face UA again from Mang Nai, but now let's core these provinces up. We're actually almost at 100% here. Yeah, let's finish fighting UA. And I know people were telling me to take Hong Kong, man, which is pretty much Canton or whatever, but I'm not. It's not. Like I said, after I added Egypt and the Mediterranean islands, we're not adding anything else to our goal. So not taking Hong Kong, sorry boys. And there we go. I was just waiting to core up some provinces so I don't put myself over 100%. This is all we need from UA. We're also gonna take all of their money, and can we make them break an alliance or something? Cancel subject gives me a guarantee, so we're not doing that. Yeah, let's make them unally Shun and Tong Ning, so it's easier when we fight them again. Okay, that war right there is done. Let's add all of this to the Siam Trade Company and the Canton one as well. Now, maybe Lan Na, since we're here. Mang Yang, Mang Nai. Who was Mang Yang? These guys, right? Yeah, I guess I should have taken those provinces from Mang Nai, man, because I could have just taken the rest. Their other ally is, yeah, Mang Yang, so... and Ava, so we could take that when we fight them, but then we have to go through Pegu and Arakan and these guys first. You know what? I'm gonna get back to this. My truce with Jaunpur is up now, and I kind of want to go fight them. Okay, we're here. Let's go for Jaunpur. We keep doing imperialism, of course. Okay, the war is done. The East India Company is in a different war, though, helping out their ally Pegu, which is how I noticed this. I still don't want to test if they end up on their side, even though it says an X right here, so we're just gonna have to find a way to fight Pegu by fighting like someone like Arakan or Kale or something like that. So no big deal, but let's go ahead and give this to the East India Company. We're pretty much done on that end right there. Everything down here is gonna be owned by me, and then, you know, let's just you know, surround Jaunpur like we did with Bahmanis earlier, and there we go. Probably 2 more wars versus Jaunpur, honestly. There we go. That's that done. Okay, so now what? Gujarat, White Peace, Bahmanis still have a truce with them. Yeah, I guess Lanshang and those guys, that's where we go back. Not a lot of guys left to go, man. Sindh made them end some alliances. Delhi is like pretty lonely right here, but we'll take care of it. It's all minor wars. Assam, maybe? Let's see. Assam, Shun, and Kale, huh? Let's actually go back down here first. We've actually reached our 4th Mill Idea group time, and we're gonna go defensive right here. Okay, I'm actually gonna declare an Senwi right here. They have all the provinces we need, and also they're allied to Pegu, which means the East India Company will fight Pegu, which of course means their alliance will get broken. So, do we co-belligerent someone here? No, I don't think we do. Okay, this war is done. These guys are mine, and we can then declare on Lanshang. Diplomat is back. Let us declare. We're fighting pretty much the same guys. Mang Nai, do we co-belligerent them? Yes. Mang Yang, do we co-belligerent them? No. Alrighty, boys. That was another easy one right there. There's 3 more provinces for us. We can add them to our trade companies of Burma and Siam. So this is pretty much done. Pegu and Arakan and Kale, I'll take care of them when my truce with them is up. Ava is not an issue. Got a truce with Mangyang as well. Assam is a tributary of Shun, so we'll take care of them later. I think we go for Bahmanis now. And in this war, we also take these 2 Bengali provinces that we need. And Delhi, let's see, Delhi. Their province war score cost is 57. So we can't full annex them without co-belligerenting them. If I do co-belligerent them, then who comes in? Yarkand and let me see, and Hormuz. Yarkand might be kind of annoying. I think, and don't co-belligerent. I think we do this. Yeah, this right here. And what is the Commonwealth doing? You know what? Let's call them in, man. Maybe they're bored. Maybe they're bored. Okay, in this war, we take care of all of Bahmanis, all of Delhi, and these 2 Bengali provinces. Let's go. Well, Yarkand didn't even come in. I wonder why they were on there. I did co-belligerent Delhi, I'm sure of it. Oh, we can actually take these Hormuzi provinces too, man. They have 3 provinces we need. How close am I to ignore coring? Not that close. That's the Bengali provinces. There's actually Delhi out. Nice. And I can take these Hormuzi provinces, by the way, even without unrestricted conquest. Yeah, now I guess, you know, I don't know the specifics of when you can, when you can't. Well, the revolution spawned in Lyon, apparently. Who's the target of the revolution in Lyon? Tyrol. Oh, no, France. Sorry, France. And Revolutionary Würzburg is like the main guy, but yeah, Dreams of Liberty. Now all of my guys start being rebellious. It's really not a problem since I'm so huge compared to them, and I can always just placate. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Placate. There we go. British Mexico. Placate, placate. Well, not that much, but you get the point. There's a peace out on Hormuz. That's their provinces that we need. Excellent. And a world first, ladies and gentlemen, actually piecing out Mushasha in one of these wars. And now that I want to give all of this to the East India Company, we're lacking war score by just one province. I wonder, I am pretty close now to unrestricted coring since we have so many thingies unlocked. Let me see if I can take this all for myself, then give it to the East India Company. If not, I guess we're gonna do one more war with Bahmanis later. Okay, there's the coring thing right there. So now we can go ahead and transfer all of these provinces to ourselves, to Great Britain. Let's see if we can take them instead. I need BDAR 2. Come on, man. I need BDAR 2. There we go. So can I take all of them? I can. Yes, I can take all of them. Okay. So that's that war with Bahmanis done. Now let's go ahead and give everything to the East India Company that we can, and I'll immediately declare on Pegu after that. Okay, there we go. I've given them everything I could. As soon as they finish coring stuff, we'll give them the rest, which is going to be after this Pegu war. But after I declare on Pegu, I'm also going to declare on Arakan, since they're a tributary of Pegu, or no? Wait, Delhi? Oh! I was like, hold up, they weren't here, but Jaunpur formed Delhi, obviously. Cool, no big deal. Yeah, I wanted to declare on Arakan, but no, I guess not. Yeah, let's just fight Pegu. It is what it is. Okay, I was just waiting for the EIC to finish coring stuff, but now we can go ahead and full annex Pegu. This was an annoying war, man. These guys put up a fight. Not... How devd are their provinces? Jesus, look at this! 33, 37, 44, 42, 34, 43, 35, 38, 34, 38. Jesus, man. I'm actually gonna have to fight these guys again. I'm not going over 100 with them. I don't think, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to do something like this. Wow. Shout out Pegu. At least I can reset my truce easily by fighting their tributary, but there we go, man. Insanely dev provinces. Okay, back to giving provinces to what you call it, to... There we go, to the East India Company. So there we go. Now we should be able to grant them all of these, and they can finish coring them. Perfect. And I think while we're in where we're in, I think I'm just gonna declare on, well, who are their other guys? Kale? I can take Kale. Pegu, Arakan, Assam, and Ava all get involved. I'll annex all of them. I shouldn't have done that, because that stops my coring with Pegu. I'll white piece them immediately though, frick it. I'll separate piece Assam here and give it to the East India Company, and I'm just waiting to core up the provinces that I took from Pegu in order to take the rest of these provinces right here. After that, man, it's just gonna be Mongyang and Pegu left in this region. Mongyang, you know, Wu tributary. I want to fight Delhi immediately after this, though, when my truce runs out, because obviously they're big and we'll need multiple wars. Alrighty, provinces are cored up, and we can full annex all 4 of these guys, or 3, however many there were. Excellent. So, yeah, we're gonna add those to a trade company. We're gonna start coring them, and my truce with Delhi is now up. They're allied to Gujarat, which, can we co-belligerent them? Who comes in like that? Persia, Sind. Do we do all of these guys? Nah, we'll get to them later, man. We got time. Okay, there's the peace out on Delhi. We're taking about half of them. Obviously, I'm taking it for myself because I can take more like that, and I'll just hold it for the East India Company until they, until they core up the initial things I give them. So there we go. There's the peace out. Excellent, man. Oh, now we can do another mission. Is it the final India mission? It is Masters of India, power projection, diplo annex cost, minimum autonomy, and commercial enterprises and protectorates gain goods produced, which I think East India Company is a commercial enterprise. And now reduce trade penalty on non-main trade nodes, trade efficiency, sure. Okay, but at this time, the cores over here are done. Obviously, I'm still holding these provinces for the East India Company, but let's declare on Pegu. They're ally-less. We should be able to full annex them, man, by all means. Okay, the war with Pegu is done. There we go. We can full annex them as far as I can tell. Perfect, man. Okay, so now I'm super overextended. Of course, everyone knows that. Let's continue giving these provinces to the East India Company. And then I guess it's Mongyang. Makes sense. So we finally actually wrap up the entire subcontinent of the East Indies. Or maybe, let's see the truces. No, I still got truces with these guys. Yeah, so we fight them. Then we go for Sind and Gujarat, which will also reset our truce with Delhi. A couple of provinces from Persia, which we can do in this Gujarat war, I guess. These are really devd. I think I have to deck on them directly after making the Commonwealth and the Alliance. And then it's a couple provinces from Yarkand as well. And yeah, just like 3 or 4 more wars over here. And then we finally go over to Europe to fight Spain, France, the Ottomans, and Tunis in the same war, and Malta, or sorry, not the Knights, which we'll take when we fight France. Okay, perfect. So that's 1 war, 2 for Spain, and then 3 for the Ottomans and Tunis, and of course 4 and 5, Liège and Trier, and 6 apparently Revolutionary Friesland. I feel like we're actually running out of time here, boys. I gotta hurry this up. I'm already here. Frick it. Right, I should have granted these provinces first. I'm a real dumbass. I'm a real dumbass sometimes, you know? But it is what it is. I guess that's gonna be my penalty for being a dumbass. Just staying at a million overextension. Hey, these things happen. Man, we're getting separatists in places we've never seen them before. Okay, war is done. There's the peace out, and we finally officially have all of Southeast Asia. But because I'm so overextended, rebels are popping. So we gotta do the East India Company thing now and start coring immediately. And they can't even take it all. No! Oh, alright. Court some provinces up. Still dealing with some rebels, but it's really not a problem. Let's fight Sindh now. Okay, let's give this to the East India Company provinces that Yarkand owns, so we're done with that right there, and as soon as we peace out Aden, we'll have all of Sindh. Well, there's no need to peace out Aden when Sindh unconditionally surrenders. There we go. These 2 provinces over here, I swear, if I have to wait to give them back a little more, of course I do. Of course I do. All right, now I've been coalitioned by some of these guys right here. Me personally, not the East India Company, which means we gotta back off from them a little bit, and it doesn't even matter too much, man. You know, we'll take care of all these in a super quick war. I think, boys, right now, actually, as soon as we beat up some rebels, maybe it's time to leave the East Indies and go back to Europe. You know, I wanted to wrap these guys up before we move on to Europe, but you know, there's no point waiting and doing nothing. So yeah, let's deal with some things for about a year or 2. We'll go over to Europe, and I think we're gonna go ahead and hit France first here, ladies and gentlemen, for yeah, for a couple of provinces. There we go, these 6 provinces. You know, these guys no longer have the same allies because of revolutionary stuff and stuff like that, but no big deal. France, Spain, Ottomans and Tunis, the Knights. So I'm moving my armies around, and at this point, we will finally start our golden era, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. All right, my truce with Delhi is actually up, and the East India Company is more than capable of dealing with Delhi and Gujarat by themselves. While we're doing this, Zulu popped out. Okay, there's a separate peaceful annex on Gujarat, and armies are finally in place. They're allied to Trier, Brandenburg, and Genoa. Do I co-belligerent Trier right here? No, I don't. Do we crush the revolution? 50% AE. Conquest. Sure. Let's crush the revolution. War versus France is going extremely well. Let's peace out Delhi for this. A combination of me taking things and giving stuff to the EIC. There we go. So as soon as they're done coring certain things here, these are provinces that I have to transfer over to them. But yeah, only 1 more war in India, boys, versus Persia for just a couple of provinces as soon as they leave the coalition or whatever. And yeah, as soon as we take those, we're done. Let's go back to France now. I pieced out Trier and Genoa, and look, man, these guys still aren't willing to give up. The thing is, I gotta dismantle the revolution to be able to take provinces. In hindsight, I should have declared imperialism, but yeah, they're just not willing to give up because of the CB. Okay, there we go. They'll accept. So I stop them from being the revolutionary target or whatever, and I take the provinces that I need from them. That's my war with France. Done. Excellent. We've restored monarchies. Okay, given all the provinces that I could back to the East India Company, we're immediately declaring on Spain since they don't have any manpower. Imperialism. Commonwealth won't help us right now, but it's not a problem. Portugal, Venice, Navarra, Brittany, Trier are involved in this. Man, it's Trier. They just keep, you know, popping up. Whatever. We'll deal with them later. Let's fight Spain for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces. Really shouldn't be that much with imperialism, I don't think. And we're just tearing through these guys, bro. These battles are like nothing, man. The most annoying part about this war was sieging down Cagliari right there. But yeah, there we go. We're taking Gibraltar. We're taking all of the Balearic Islands. We're taking the rest of Sardinia right here, and a province of Sicily. And that's our war with Spain done as well. Okay, so British Mediterranean islands are being established. The only thing we have left to do is declare on the Knights real quick. Why is Trier? Because they're defender of the Catholic faith, that's why. There's 4 provinces that they own, and all of these wars that I fought them, I could have just nabbed one, but then again, aggressive expansion, you know? So yeah, let's fight the Knights, literally just from Malta, and after that, it'll be our final war in the Mediterranean versus the Ottomans, where we're gonna take This from their ally Tunis. 1, 2, we're getting all the islands, by the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 islands from the Ottomans, along with all of Egypt. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I'm already here. Frick it, I'll declare on the Knights. Alright, while this war is going on, I'm actually going to go ahead and declare on Liège right here, who's allied to a bunch of guys and in the HRE. This is because the Commonwealth won't help them like this, because they guarantee Bohemia, and Bohemia is auto-co-belligerent because they're the Emperor. And even though 1 million guys are in this war, it's not that bad, because we only need 2 provinces from Liège. Okay, there's actually a peace out on Malta, and I can do this because the Commonwealth decided to join the Liège war as well, so I don't have to worry about them, you know, ending this war and jumping into the other one. So there's Malta, too. Okay, this war was a lot longer than I thought, man. I actually ended up peacing out, like, France, Trier, and Bohemia, which I thought I wasn't gonna peace out anyone, because it's, like, only 2 provinces, but there are so many guys in this war. But there we go. 2 more English Channel provinces done. Now we also need to fight Friesland. Oh my god, it's the same thing. We need to fight Friesland, full annex them. We need to fight Trier, take 4 provinces. And yeah, then it's the Ottomans. We're kind of running out of time here, if I'm being honest. You know, you guys know I like to take it like slow and chill and no stress. But, you know, we are going to have to kick it into high gear, man. With especially how long these 2 wars are going to be. It's going to be like way easier fighting the Ottomans, even though they have so many troops. Because it's the Ottomans, and they're weak now. Sure, they haven't blown up due to decadence, but they're not powerful at all. And meanwhile, this coalition here, man, you know, I could declare on Persia right here, but all of these guys coming in... Wait, let's make... I got 97 favors with them. Let's make them break their alliance with Persia. There we go. Oh, and that... that made them leave the coalition. Okay, so I trust the East India Company enough, man. They got a massive army. I'm gonna declare on... Isfahan. Where was Isfahan? Can they walk over to there? I guess they can, and it's just Delhi too. Frick it. I trust the East India Company that they can take care of this by themselves. But right now, wait. While we're at peace, let's do this for the final time, I hope, and grant provinces to the East India Company. Okay, we've done that. Now I'm immediately gonna go ahead and declare on Persia. There we go. We need these provinces from them. And as soon as a month passes right here, I think I'm immediately gonna go on revolutionary Friesland. Okay, Persia has started this war. I've also set 2 armies to auto-siege Persia to help them out. Let's go ahead and declare on revolutionary Friesland. Sure, I'll call these guys and not crush the revolution this time. It's too annoying. Alright, the Commonwealth just got pieced out, but I just pieced out the final big guy that was in Strasbourg, and these guys have unconditionally surrendered, so there's the peace deal with them. Okay. 4 more provinces to go right here. Let's see how the Persia war is going. It's not going at all. Okay, I thought these guys would be faster. I did piece out Delhi, though, so that's something we have going for us. Am I sieging this? I am. Let's barrage, too. And assault. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we wait to wrap up that thing. Oh, I got separatists here. I need these guys to, yeah, there we go. And then Trier and finally the Ottomans. Truce is not up just yet. But, man, wait, 1 more year, right? Yeah, 1 more year and then we'll fight them. Man, if Bohemia doesn't come in, oof, it's gonna be so much easier. Okay, war with Persia is still going on. We are making progress, although it is slow. Let's go ahead and declare on Trier. Bohemia still won't help them. Commonwealth will help me. I think, once again, this should be shorter a bit because there's not that many provinces to take. But, hey, it was a line when I fought Liège. So let's see if it's a line now. I also got 1 army down in Gibraltar to push to, you know, Madrid or Toledo or whatever immediately. And, yeah, these guys up here will fight Trier. Commonwealth coming in once again. You know, earlier, man, when these colonial nations formed, they actually were helping out quite a lot. You know, they moved troops to Africa a couple of times and even down here and boats and stuff. But, you know, since it's like these guys don't exist, they haven't been helping out at all. And some campaigns, man, I remember they come everywhere. They get to Europe, they get to Africa, wherever, you know, especially in like world conquest campaigns. So I don't know why they aren't helping out that much. And it's not like they will help out if I restart the game. They haven't been, you know, helping out in any of our previous episodes. But yeah, let's fight Trier, man. Enough yapping, huh? Okay, I finally made it to Isfahan. We wrapped up like 5 wars in the meantime. Just goes to show how competent even some of your biggest subjects are, man. They're like the 3rd biggest subjects by army count. So, yeah, not very competent at all is the answer. But boys, finally, we have the entire Indian subcontinent. There we go, man. And it's all owned by the East India Company, just like I wanted it to be. So there we go. That's a goal right there. 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 All of this is a goal right there. And the only thing that's left to do is conquer these 4 provinces from Trier and then go and hit the Ottomans hard. And I mean, shoot, there you have it. They'll accept. That's the war with Trier done. And now we officially own everything in the English Channel trade node. And we can core all of that up. And I think that's monopolize the channel or whatever the mission is called. No, influence the lowlands. There we go. And then I need 4... Yeah, I'm never going to do that. Frick that. Okay. But now that everything there is done, we need to fight the Ottomans. I guess we'll be naval invading from here. They have a pretty sizable navy too, man. But of course, no match for the British Navy. Which is right there. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. As soon as the upgrades are done, I'll move all of my troops down to Sicily, except this stack that'll remain here. And yeah, declare on the Ottomans. Boys, the time has come, man. It's time to fight our final war. Such a good campaign. Kind of annoying because colonial things, which I don't like, but great campaign. Thank you all for sticking around, man, and thank you for, the amazing reception that this campaign has had, while we're here in the middle of the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Quick reminder, and yeah, definitely let me know in the comments below what's the next grand campaign you want to see me do. I'm thinking about Poland, I'm thinking about Austria, still thinking about that Aztec stuff. And for those of you guys suggesting stuff outside of Europe, I kind of want to keep it European for now. So yeah, man, suggest any of the big guys in Europe that you want to see. I didn't spawn industrialization, by the way, but there it is anyway, along with Mil 29. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everything is in position for our final war. This is the situation with the Ottomans. They have 460,000 troops allied to Revolutionary Würzburg, Tunis, Adal, and Sibir. All of the armies will be engaged in this war. These guys up here are ready to peace out Revolutionary Würzburg. These guys will siege down Corsica and then peace out Tunis. These guys were gonna naval invade the Ottomans straight away. I got an army down here ready to peace out Adal, and this army right here just in case we're able to move into the Ottomans this way. Like I said earlier, we need to take about 9 islands from the Ottomans right here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, along with the entire region of Egypt. We should be able to do that depending on the development and our absolutism, which is 90 right now. But if we can't take all of that in one war, as soon as I peace out the Ottomans and core those provinces up, I'm immediately gonna truce break them to take what we haven't already. So there it is, our final or second to final or last or second to last, whatever you want to call it, war. There we go. Imperialism, take capital Constantinople, drag in my most faithful of allies, the Commonwealth, and boys, for a final time, let's get it. Okay, so the war has been going on for a while, boys, and I actually have some pretty good news. We're excelling in this war. We're crushing the Ottomans, winning every single battle. I pieced out Tunis for Corsica already and walked those guys to Alexandria, and now they're here. I pieced out Adal and actually took 2 provinces from them, man. That, or wait, actually, I thought that was in Egypt, but it's not. Okay, I took this province. Never mind. We'll give that back later because we don't need it. Now that army is here. I think I'm about to peace out Sibir now, which is excellent. And these guys didn't get Black Flag, but the Ottomans did, so we can walk them in nowhere. Okay, whatever. The sucky thing is the East India Company isn't helping out at all, but the war is going great. And also, I wasn't able to take everything I needed from the Ottomans, but then I thought of a province we just got, the Malta forts, Malta with the Malta forts, which I just upgraded to tier 3, minus 15% war score cost versus other religions, and that does enable us to take everything we want from the Ottomans. 43% war score, and it's taking that because we took the capital, so we just need to keep pushing hard here, boys. I'm bombing whenever I can or whenever I remember to. I got some guys on auto siege and whatnot. And yeah, we're just moving along, man. And there it is. I just sieged down Rhodes and they're willing to accept already. 81% is what we need. We have 78. That is all of Egypt right there, ladies and gentlemen. And that is all of these 9 islands that we want to take from them. And officially, that's our last war in this grand campaign. Done. All right. Oh, now we can take another mission, ladies and gentlemen, which is, I don't know which one. Let me try and find it right here. Honestly, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Mediterranean Authority, whatever. Okay. Now we can build the Suez Canal, which I will start building. We can start pouring everything up over here. I can even rival the Ottomans now. I didn't have a valid rival for so long, but I guess now we can. I guess because we're close to them. I will turn all of Alexandria into a trade company. Everything else will be stated. And yeah, as soon as we're done, ladies and gentlemen, you know, as soon as I'm done fixing up the state of this country, we'll do the final show off, we'll do the timeline, and then we'll call it. It's time. And ladies and gentlemen, after coring everything up, I think it's time for our campaign to come to a close. Well, for those of you that have seen all 4 episodes, man, shout out to you guys. And you know, you've seen everything we've accomplished. Our goals were to own the entire region of Britain and the English Channel, these islands in the Mediterranean and Gibraltar, Egypt, the old trade companies in Africa, the entire India and East Indies and Oceania subcontinents, along with the entire continents of North and South America. Greenland, of course, I guess it is in North America, but you know, I just didn't want to get it. And there we go. We ended up owning everything, man. And number 1 on the Great Powers list, 13,464 dev, 6,994 is our own economic hegemon, but we can be a naval and a military one as well. My mouse just reset for some reason. Over in this department, not a lot to see right here, not a lot to see over here either. In the economy tab, making 2,500 ducats a month, with about 50% of it coming from trade, 105% goods produced, ahead of time in every single tech. Exploration expansion, diplo-humanist, quality, offensive, defensive influence. Could I have gotten rid of exploration expansion at a certain point? Yes. Did I? No, I was too lazy. Most of the mission tree completed, man, just some irrelevant missions that I didn't complete. Over here, all of the policies active, max stability, under gov cap. We are Anglican, but we were tolerant. We didn't convert everything. Tier 2 Defender of the Faith. In the military department, not a lot of professionalism. You guys know I don't focus on that too much. Decent army quality right here. A heavy ship combat ability. More than 1 million troops out of 3.7 million available. 600 boats out of, you know, what you call it, almost 2K available. Amazing generals. 8.9% morale, 120% discipline, all of the various armies around the world, the British Army, Channel Army, Mediterranean, Egyptian, East African, West African, Indian, East Indian, Southeast Asian, South American. Yes, I did build these up just now. Central American, North American. Then we got the red and the blue squadrons over here. Some ships protecting trade since the start of the game. And this is everything we ended up owning, ladies and gentlemen. All of the dark green is our states. That's all of this right here, including some islands. All of the light green is trade companies. And all of the, you know, light blue, of course, is subjects. All of these colonial guys, the East India Company and Australia. And we end with the Commonwealth as our very, very faithful ally. And this is everything we ended up owning. Pretty much a half a world conquest right there. You know, if we get all of the subjects, which would be about 12K, and we got about 6K, there's about, you know, that much more depth to conquer. But yeah, I'm not up for a world conquest. I don't think I'm ever going to be doing one in EU4 again. If you guys want to see them, you know, check out the Ottoman one that I did in A to Z. But I think that's the end of our grand campaign as Britain in EU4, ladies and gentlemen. An excellent one. Thank you so much for your support. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't already for future grand campaigns and every other type of video that I do. And let me know what's the next grand campaign that you would like to see. But for now, it's time to roll with the timeline and see how we conquered everything that we did conquer. So there you have it, man. A pretty quick timeline for you guys on Speed 5. Once again, I hope everyone enjoyed the campaign, but that's it for me for now. See you next time.